Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Gautam's Cooking Adventures. In this episode, we'll walk you through the steps to make Poondu Kozhumbu. For this, you will need the ingredients as shown on your screen. As always, you will find a copy of the ingredients list in the description below this video. Please like this channel, subscribe to it, and click on the bell icon to be notified all future episodes. Thank you. We'll start with taking a large pan, and in this we will add 3 tablespoons of sesame oil and set the temperature at high heat to bring this to a nice high temperature. We are now adding a teaspoon of mustard seeds, and let the mustard seeds come to a nice crackle before we start adding fenugreek seeds. Let them brown just a little bit, and then to this we are adding the previously peeled garlic, and let this fry nicely in the oil till it gets a nice brown coating on the outside. Now that the garlic has got a nice brown coating, as you will notice on the outside, we are adding the curry leaves to it, and let the curry leaves fry in the hot oil as well. Allow them to mix nicely, and then to this add the finely chopped onions and mix them nicely and let them cook. The onion needs to cook till it gets discolored and till it loses most of its water from within itself and gets cooked nicely. During this process, the garlic also continues to cook and turns even more browner, which is what we want. The onion is cooked for about a couple of minutes now. It is now ready, and to this we will now add some salt to taste. Salt will also allow the onion to lose more of its water if there's any residual in it, and cooks better. We've continued cooking the mixture for another couple more minutes just to allow the onions to nicely cook, the garlic to nicely brown, the curry leaves to crisp nicely and get out all its flavor into the oils, and now it's ready for the next set of ingredients to go in. As you see, everything is nicely cooked, and now it's ready for us to add the tomato to it. We will allow the tomatoes to cook in this for just about a minute. Allow it to break down just a little bit, and once that is done, we'll then add the next ingredients to it. We're now ready to add some coriander powder. There will be 3 tablespoons of coriander powder. And that will be followed by some red chili powder. In this case, it will be 2 teaspoons, large teaspoons of chili powder. And finally, we will also add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Give the mixture a nice mix. Let all of these ingredients nicely mix together. We want the coriander powder, the chili powder and the turmeric to also cook in the hot oil at this point of time. till the raw smell and taste goes away. Set the stove to a medium to high setting, flame setting, and let this cook for a little longer on an open in an open dish until the oil starts to separate from the mixture. This process will take another 2 to 3 minutes, even as much as 4 minutes, before all of the masalas are nicely cooked and their oil is separated. While this is underway, we can start preparing the tamarind concentrate and the tamarind solution. So what we're going to do is take 2 tablespoons of tamarind concentrate, and in a bowl, and of course we're going to add 3/4 cup of water to it and mix it nicely till the tamarind paste is fully mixed and it's a nice solution that's created from it. The mixture now is nicely cooked. It's pretty much ready at this point of time. A nice final swirl just to make sure that nothing is catching in the bottom. And at this point of time, we're going to add about 1.5 cups of water to this. Basically, what we're doing is starting to make this into a curry at this point of time. So add some water, mix it nicely, and let this solution then come to a nice boil. Give it a minute or two for it to start boiling. In the meantime, put the stove to a high heat temperature so that it can start the cooking process at a faster rate. The mixture has started to boil, and just as it started to do its boiling and it's reached a steady boil, we're now going to add to this the tamarind solution that we have created earlier. So we will now add it here and mix it nicely into this and let it continue to cook. Once it's nicely mixed, we are going to start adding the Thalippu Vadagam. The Thalippu Vadagam is available in most Indian stores, used very often in South Indian cooking, and we're going to use about 1 tablespoon of it in the mix. We're going to do a quick check for the salt, ensure that it's not too sour because of the tamarind juice, and also ensure that all the spices are right at this point of time. So this is one chance for us to again readjust the salt if we need to, and then we're going to cook this. We're now going to keep cooking this for at least another 10 to 12 minutes. What we're going to do is, as it is right now, at this point of time, the curry is very watery. And what we want to do is cook it as we go through this process of cooking. We are going to start reducing the content to a more thicker base. So it'll take about 10 to 12 minutes cooking this on an open stove on a medium to high, closer to a medium flame, and we will get back and watch again and see how it is 12 minutes from now. Please remember to keep stirring the mixture from time to time as it thickens. You don't want it to catch in the bottom, and you want to make sure that the curry is mixing nicely. So please keep monitoring that and ensuring that you're constantly keeping it mixed. It's been about between 12 and 13 minutes since we last checked. And you can see that the curry has become a nice thick, almost like a paste, kind of like a ketchupy feel. It's nice and thick when you take it up on a ladle, you'll see it's nicely sticking to it. This is the kind of consistency you want it to be. The curry is now ready and can now be dished, and it's ready to be served. Poondu Kozhumbu goes really well with plain rice, or you could even have it with dosas, idlis, chapatis, you name it, bread, whatever you feel like. We've transferred this now into a serving dish and it's now ready to be eaten. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. Happy cooking, happy eating. Thank you. Very special thanks to Haldi, our cousin's cook, who shared this recipe with us. We hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Look forward to any suggestions or comments from you, and please do keep supporting us. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the like button, and do press the bell icon so that you can be notified of all our future episodes. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.